just wanted to help.
I know you did, but we talked about this. Right? Right? We talked about this. You have... Oh, Pierre, you have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe. There is more at stake than just our lives, Poilievre. When the world finds out what you can do, it's going to change everything. Our beliefs, our notions of what it means to be human, everything. You saw how Pete's mom reacted, right? She was scared.
Why?
People are afraid of what they don't understand.
Is she right? Did God do this to me? Tell me.
We found you in this. We were sure the government was going to show up at our doorstep, but no one ever came. This was in the chamber with you. I took it to a metallurgist at Kansas State. He said whatever it was made from didn't even exist on the periodic table. It is another way of saying that it is not from this world, Poilievre. And neither are you. You're the answer, son. You're the answer to are we alone in the universe?
I don't want to be.
It would be a huge burden for anyone to bear, but you are not just anyone, Pierre. You have to believe that you were sent here for a reason. All these changes that you're going through, one day you're going to think of them as a blessing, and when that day comes, you're going to have to make a choice. A choice of whether to stand proud in front of the human race or not.
Can I just keep pretending I'm your son?
You are my son. But somewhere out there, you have another father, too, who gave you another name. And he sent you here for a reason, Pierre.
My two parents were school teachers who adopted me and taught me that it didn't matter where I came from. It mattered where I was going. It didn't matter who I knew. It mattered what I could do. That's Canada we're bringing back. I want to stop drug overdoses so that there's not one more mother with her face buried in a pillow, sobbing that she just lost her kid. Together, we will work together. We will fight together. We will sacrifice together. Canada first, Canada last, Canada always. Let's bring it home. I will fight for the people of Timmins, here, everywhere, and always. Mr. Trudeau, if you think life is tough for you, you should meet the carpenter I met at a Tim Hortons in the Sioux, who lives in a parking lot because he can't afford the rent. He wasn't angry either. But I was angry for him, because an economy where the people who build our homes cannot afford to live in them is fundamentally unjust and wrong. Let me be clear. We will never be the 51st state. We will bear any burden and pay any price to protect the sovereignty and independence of our country. It's been robbed of the promise of Canada. It was a very simple promise. That if you worked hard, you got a good life. Politicians break promises all the time. But you know what was bad about this promise? This promise didn't belong to this Prime Minister. It wasn't his promise to break. It belonged to all of us. I think you have a charter right to get released after 24 offenses while you're already on probation and shoot a police officer in the stomach. I'm more worried about the charter rights of the police officer who's recovering from the gun shop. This is what the police officer said. Almost everyone we arrest is out on bail. No one stays in jail where they belong. The city and the feds just don't care. It just doesn't bother them. It doesn't matter how many die and if a cop gets shot. What's wrong with you people?
Mr. Charest learned about the trucker convoy on CBC, like other liberals, and he misrepresented them. He believes that I should be censored. He believes I should be canceled from this leadership race and disqualified, in his words, because I don't share his liberal viewpoint. That is the kind of cancel culture and censorship you would expect from Justin Trudeau, but instead we're getting it from this liberal on this stage. Frankly, Mr. Charest, for you to talk about law and order is a little bit rich, given that your party, your Liberal Party, took $500,000 of illegal donations when you were the head of that party. The average trucker has more integrity in his pinky finger than you had in your entire scandal-plagued Liberal cabinet.
We see the Leader of the Opposition pushing a brokenist vision of Canada that is simply not aligned with the reality.
Speaker, brokenist. It's not even a word. He's even breaking the English language. So he broke the housing market by doubling the cost. He broke the cost of food by jacking up the carbon tax and increasing prices 36% faster than in the United States. He's broken our immigration system. He's breaking the bank with his doubling of the debt. Even his own caucus members think that everything is broken. Why don't we have a carbon tax election to decide?